Good morning, everybody. This is Mark from Right Line Trading. This is my first video this week, and normally we make a video every day. Um, uh, I don't have the trades for Monday and Tuesday, but Monday and Tuesday were really tough days for us. Um, we had on one day 8 wins, but we had way too many losses. So we had a Monday and Tuesday drawdown. We made money yesterday, and we had a really nice day today. Um, Now, part of the problem was I had problems with rotating my contracts to natural gas, and when I had Ninja fix them, it erased all the trades. So I do want to show you today's trades, though. Now, first on crude oil, we had no trades, which is really unusual. I mean, we just did not have any really conservative setups to take. This was a great entry here, but it was right into a pivot. Couldn't take it. This C entry was just a little bit too high above the 50 for me. Now, the one thing we did avoid on crude oil was we did not trade any chop into any chop. We took no losers on crude, and that, believe me, is the name of the game: is don't trade losers. We had a terrific morning on natural gas. Natural gas was the and since we closed the room, we've had some unbelievable natural gas setups, which is just the way it goes. Now, there was a big report on natural gas this morning, which really just sent it crazy. We stood aside on all of those setups. So let me move back here. Here was our first trade, and this was a really nice break of the 50. You can see that the modified 15 is pushing down really hard, which is what you want to see. It's outlined in yellow, so you have order flow, stochastic, and momentum with us in our favor on the trade. It also happens to be a C. It also has a triple momentum signal. This candle has a lot going for it, and the predictive value of this hitting a first target is enormously high, greater than 90%. Bam, for 32 ticks on our first trade. Whoops, I don't want to skip that far ahead. Then really had nothing to trade. Well, actually, this was a nice signal. I just didn't see it. And it's hard when you're watching 3 markets. But that was a very nice short with room to the modified 15 for a first target. But here is another break of the 50. You see the 50 is red, modified 15 is red, candles outlined in pink, which shows that you have a momentum and order flow with you, and down it ran for 9 ticks. Now, this was a very nice trading setup here that I did not take because it was right into a pivot. This momentum signal here, 50's down, 15's down. You can see it's outlined in yellow. Order flow, stochastic, and momentum are with you, and it walked right through the pivot for a big win. But it was not a conservative trade. This swing pivot low here had held up here, it held up here, and there was no way to presume or to assume that it was going to break. So you have 32 and 9. Now then we're going to hit news here, and the market's going to go crazy. Right here. If you look down at the times, you can see that we're making multiple candles in seconds. So we're going to stand aside here on everything. Now, this was a little bit of an aggressive entry, which I should have taken, and I did not. You can see the modified 15 is... Now, this really tells us a lot about the trend. And when this stabilizes and starts to move down with this kind of slope, and you get a C candle, and the 50's rolling, you should be in this trade to the downside. So even though we got 32 on the first trade, and I think we got 9 on the second, I can't remember. that was just a terrific entry that I just saw it, and I just didn't take it. That's why we don't book it. And then I waited till after the news calmed down, and here it was again. We had the 15 down, the 50 down, candles a C. It's outlined in pink. It's got order flow and momentum with it, and it just gave us a first tick target, a 6-tick target. So we had 3 trades on crude and 3 winners. I'm sorry, on natural gas, and the killer is that we closed the room and we got this C, which was a 36-tick trade, and really this is a hand me trade. I mean, if you don't take this trade, forget it. Unlike the last C that I showed you that I should have taken, that was a little bit aggressive. But this trade, engulfing off the 50 with the 50 and the 15 down, unbelievable. More aggressive would be the re-entry for a further move down. Just incredible trade. As we closed the room, we had 5 wins, and I felt for money management reasons that's the way to go. But that was an additional trade, and then I just saw another one. Here is your perfect bounce off the 50 and a gigantic win. So natural gas today was just unbelievable. $42 ticks on this bounce, and there's no way you would not take this trade. No way. So natural gas was a beautiful. We got 32, 9, and 6, and it presented multiple other trading opportunities. One that I should have taken, and a couple of others that occurred after the room closed. And then finally, let's move to the Russell. Trading is all cannot be about woulda, shoulda, coulda, or if. It's only about what you did. On the Russell, has been great all week. It wasn't that great today. Now it gave us 10 ticks here. You see that the 15 is up, the 50 is up. In real time, this was outlined in light blue. This is a break of the 50, clean break, gave us 10 ticks to the upside. Then this was a signal that failed, and not every signal works. 50 down, 15's down, candles outlined in pink, order flow and momentum are with us. It went 3, struggled down 3. We needed 5 for a first target on the Russell, didn't make it, and reversed on us. So we took the reversal, and now we had a break to the upside. 15 is up, 50 is up, bam, we got 9 out of it. So we had 5 winners, 1 loser, and really on natural gas, tremendous opportunities, tremendous trading opportunities. So our net equity today on 3 and 5 contracts, remember this is only for educational purposes, is if you traded 3 you would have made $500, if you traded 5 you would have made $820. Natural gas we had 30 plus 32 plus 9 plus 6. The Russell we had plus 9 plus 10. We had 1 stop out on the Russell for a minus 10. Net ticks were 56, and you can see we had 500 and 820 on 3 and 5. Not a bad day for a Thursday. We're going to come back tomorrow and try to do at least as well and close the week out strong. So I will hope everybody has a remember you can come into the room for a free trial anytime. We'd love to have you. I want you to see how the software works. It performs amazingly well. The more you learn about it, I think the more you're going to like it. You can call us at 855-765-6681 or info@rightlinetrading.com or www.rightlinetrading.com. Have a wonderful afternoon.